Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PCG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Crazy movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on it. A lot of headlines again. And from a trading perspective, if you've traded for a while, and I'm sure you're well aware, PCG can make some crazy movements. So definitely worth keeping an eye on. I know I'll be watching it on Tuesday. So let's map out a couple key levels. First area that really stood out as far as support is concerned is right down here around $10.10. Nothing fancy behind that at all, other than the fact of that is just where the party stopped on 2 different occasions here. So if this is any sort of bottom, well then by definition this $10.10 area will need to continue to hold, because just like I said, by definition, if the price were to go down to that area and then just continue it on through, well, at that point, the price is now at new lows. So that is definitely going to be an area where, if the price were to go down there, there's a track record of bouncing. So while not a guarantee, it also wouldn't be shocking for it to go down there, stabilize out, and then, create some sort of bounce back to the upside. But also 10 is such one of those big round numbers out there that a whole bunch of people are going to be watching that level, just from a kind of a psychology, like I said, round number point of view too. So 10 definitely very, very important going forward. As far as ideal levels of support, what would make it look the best? If the price can now start to stay up here above $10.50, that would be the ideal situation and make the chart look the strongest. Because as of right now, you got to give credit where credit's due. There is a little miniature bounce underway. Whether or not this builds into anything obviously remains to be seen. But the point here being is that the current bounce that has occurred, if that's going to remain as attractive as possible, then that is where the 1050 mark comes into play there, and that'll be the important level to watch going forward. As far as areas of resistance are concerned, it'll sound goofy right now, but overall keep an eye on the purple line there. And I realize that will sound goofy because, yeah, that level's way up there and the price is currently down there. But that's the 50-period moving average, keyword being moving. So as the week plays out, that line will move itself further and further downwards and get more relevant. But keep an eye on that from the overarching perspective, if this little miniature bounce is actually going to build upon itself or not. So definitely a very volatile day today, and we'll see how this one continues to play out on the week. Still 4 days left. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.